Mastering disaster recovery. Survival demands seamless disaster pivots, not polite apologies. What strategies can an organization employ to ensure the continuity of its business operations during a disaster, including temporary relocation and remote work arrangements, in order to minimize disruptions and maintain operational excellence? To ensure the continuity of business operations during a disaster, an organization can employ the following strategies to minimize disruptions and maintain operational excellence. Business Impact Analysis, BIA. Conduct a thorough BIA to identify critical business processes, assess the potential impact of disruptions on these processes, and prioritize them in terms of their importance to the organization. This analysis will help identify the resources required to support these critical processes and develop strategies to maintain their continuity. Business Continuity Plan, BCP. Develop a comprehensive BCP that outlines the procedures for responding to disasters, identifying the key stakeholders, and defining their roles and responsibilities. The plan should include strategies for temporary relocation, remote work arrangements, and continuation of critical business processes. Risk Assessment and Mitigation. Identify potential risks that could disrupt business operations, assess their likelihood and impact, and implement mitigation strategies to reduce their likelihood or impact. This may include investing in redundant systems, disaster-proofing critical infrastructure, and developing backup plans for key suppliers. Temporary relocation. Identify alternative locations that can be used as temporary relocation sites in the event of a disaster. These sites should be equipped with the necessary infrastructure, including hardware, software, and connectivity, to support critical business processes. Ensure that the temporary locations are easily accessible, have adequate parking, and are designed to meet the needs of employees with disabilities. Remote work arrangements. Develop a remote work policy that outlines the procedures for working remotely during a disaster. This policy should include guidelines for securing remote access to company systems, using virtual private networks, VPNs, and maintaining data confidentiality and integrity. Ensure that all employees have the necessary tools and equipment to work remotely, including laptops, mobile devices, and internet connectivity. Cloud-based services. Utilize cloud-based services to support critical business processes and maintain operational excellence. Cloud-based services offer scalability, flexibility, and reliability, making them an ideal solution for disaster recovery and business continuity. Data backup and recovery. Implement a robust data backup and recovery strategy that includes daily backups of critical data, redundant storage solutions, and regular testing of data restoration processes. Ensure that data is stored in a secure location, such as a cloud-based storage solution or a disaster-proof data center. Communication plan. Develop a communication plan that outlines the procedures for communicating with employees, customers, and stakeholders during a disaster. Ensure that the plan includes multiple communication channels, including email, phone, and social media, and that all stakeholders are informed of the organization's business continuity plans. Employee training and awareness. Provide regular training and awareness programs for employees on the organization's business continuity plan, including temporary relocation and remote work arrangements. Ensure that employees understand their roles and responsibilities during a disaster and are familiar with the procedures for maintaining operational excellence. Supply chain management. Develop a supply chain management strategy that assesses the risk of disruptions to key suppliers and identifies alternative suppliers that can provide critical goods and services. Ensure that all suppliers have business continuity plans in place and are able to maintain their operations during a disaster. Regular testing and exercise. Regularly test and exercise the business continuity plan, including temporary relocation and remote work arrangements, to identify gaps and weaknesses. Use the results of these tests to update and refine the plan, ensuring that it remains effective and relevant. Partnerships and collaborations. Develop partnerships and collaborations with other organizations, including competitors, to share knowledge, resources, and best practices in business continuity and disaster recovery. This can help mitigate the impact of a disaster and maintain operational excellence. Regular review and update. Regularly review and update the business continuity plan, including temporary relocation and remote work arrangements, to ensure that it remains aligned with the organization's strategic objectives and operational requirements. By implementing these strategies, an organization can ensure the continuity of its business operations during a disaster, minimize disruptions, and maintain operational excellence.